Tri-Series round 3, Brad, how you found North's progression?
Been really impressed with the players and the coaches' development over the length of this cycle. They've taken a lot on board right from the beginning to where we're at now, so I'm really impressed with the development. I'm glad to see it all on the floor this weekend.
And of course, you mentioned about the coaching development side of things. How have you developed your coaches within your program in North?
Biasly, I don't believe our coaches that needed too much development. They're very invested in their own development as it is in the North, and we have such a great depth of coaches who are so unselfish and dedicate their time not just to their own kids' development when they're coaching that, but also to other athletes. So we're pretty lucky, and they've been really good, and it's been great to see them all develop over the course of the cycle.
All right, let's focus our attention on the National Junior Championships coming up. You are in charge of the state under-16 boys team. How have you found preparation going into Darwin probably in the next week or two?
The preparation's definitely been up and down, to say the most. We've had definitely some really good camps and some good sessions where you feel like everything's coming together, and you have those sessions that level you and knock you back down and put you back on an even playing field. So it's been really good, and this weekend's just our final, campaign to finish everything off and hopefully end on a good note. And we started this morning with a win against the South under-18 boys, so hopefully we can get 3 more.
How important is having games like this going into a National Junior Championship campaign, because it's not often that the Tassie sides do get these kind of hit-outs?
It's just, you can't get any practice like game practice. We can train as much as we want in camps and during Friday night sessions, Saturday before, HP camp or SDP camp, but nothing is like game practice. So it gives the boys an opportunity to really get a feel for how we want to play and what we want to be shown as on the floor, and it gives me an opportunity as well as a staff to coach as well. So it's not just the players, but it's everyone getting the practice. And
you had your singlet presentation a few weeks back. What does it mean for these young boys to get their singlet, and what will it mean for them to represent Tasmania with pride?
It's just a feeling like no other to be able to represent your state and know that you're not just representing yourself, but you're representing the name on the front of the jersey. So I know that's one of the big things that we're all about in our team. We want to make sure that when we're out there, we're displaying qualities that it's not just for ourselves, but it's what everyone in Tasmania would be proud to see.
And of course, you appointed Luke Brown as the captain of the boys team. Was that a tough choice between you and your coaching staff, or was that a player kind of ballot vote type thing?
Both players and staff voted on that, so he was a unanimous captain. At the end, he's a player he's relentless, he's a worker, he's someone who leads from the front, and I wouldn't have been surprised if you had told me prior to the vote if he was going to be captain.
What are your expectations in Darwin, Brad? Obviously, are you aiming high? Would you like to try to get to that top 4 by the end of the week?
Absolutely. I think every team going in will be wanting a top 4 finish. Our first target is getting to the top 8, getting top 4 in the pool, and we have a big focus on that now, group. Like, we can only handle what the task is in front of us. So game 1 against Victoria Metro is going to be our first task, and moving on once we've completed that, but taking it one game at a time and trying to be as successful as we can.
Of course, there's the real change of weather extremes, isn't there? From the cold to the very warm weather in Darwin. How will you guys adjust with that? Obviously, very different kind of temperatures.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting change. Definitely making sure the boys are hydrated and taking care and having a professional approach away from the games in the court as well. It's going to be key for us just to ensure that there's no factors like that fatigue that set in from that change of temperature.
Well, Brad, exciting times ahead for you and the boys in the next couple of weeks. We will follow that with big progress, and I know we've got a Facebook page, I think, where we've set up, and parents, friends and all that down here can follow that.
Yeah, absolutely. We have our Tasmania Australian Junior Championship page, which is attached to our BTAS Facebook group, and we post photos and links to games and everything up on that. So we'd really appreciate everyone's support, and the support so far has been really great with it. So looking forward to more.
All right, fantastic to hear, Brad. Best of luck in Darwin, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.